Hi, and welcome to week 3 with Jessie at Puppy Day School with No Bones About It. So just in time for her release with her full vaccination out into the world, we are starting this week on one of our foundation games called Reward Zone, which she is beautifully demonstrating right now. Reward Zone is a stationary behavior in the beginning that teaches your puppy that being at your side, looking up and giving you attention is a really valuable place to be. Yes. So we work on this in the stationary location for quite some time and make it so rewarding that when we start adding steps, the dog is already conditioned to being at my side and giving me eye contact. And then we start really slowly walking around, adding steps, stopping, having the dog sit. It's a great way to teach leash manners. Way less frustrating than many of the other techniques that I've tried over the years. So how does it work? It's really important that you get treats right now that are soft, that the dog can literally put in their mouth and swallow without chewing. So I tend to use string cheese for this, like literally just minuscule pieces that the puppy can, just pop in their mouth and swallow. Because when we start moving, you don't want the puppy to have to chew and crunch because then they want to stop walking. So basically, I would like you to start off with maybe 5 treats in your hand. And the way this should look is that you want to have, let's say I want to walk my puppy on my left side. It does not matter left or right, whatever you're comfortable with, but I'm going to demo with the puppy on my left, which means I'm going to have a little stash of treats. My kind of reloading hand is going to be my right hand, the opposite. And my puppy is going to be on my left. I'm going to hold my excess leash in my right hand, which is weird. Most people feel a little uncomfortable. They want to have that leash in the same hand as the side that the dog's on. But think about this, it crosses over your body. Okay, so you're going to take a treat in the beginning and you're going to show it to, you're going to show it to the puppy. Come on. You're going to kind of have them follow it, lure the puppy around. I do it sometimes like a little loop, like, come on. I have them walk backwards and then and then I have them walk forward a little bit so they're nice and lined up so the front of their toes are lined up with the front of my toes, and then I just take that treat and I raise it so it's on the seam of my pants so the puppy sits, and as soon as they sit and they're giving me eye contact, then they get the reward. And then I reload from my other hand, put it on the seam of my pants, and it comes straight down. Reload from my right hand, come to the seam of my pants, come straight down to the puppy. As long as the puppy is giving me eye contact, those treats are going to keep coming. She's doing such an awesome job. So right now, she's not looking. Yes. As soon as she looks up, she gets her marker word. If she continues to look, the treats continue to come. So I do about 5 treats in a row, and then I step off and I say, okay, good job. Very nice. That was awesome. Okay, we're gonna try that again. All right, so I've got my 5 treats in my right hand. I've got my leash in my right hand. I'm gonna take a treat, 1 treat in my left hand. I'm just gonna lure the puppy around. Hi. A little backwards walking for me. Loop that treat around so the puppy is now facing the same direction that I'm facing. Yes, very good. And treat. And then I'm gonna take another one, put it on the seam of my pants, and come straight down. Now, I don't want to reload with that treat and come straight to the dog. So it doesn't want to look like this, meaning I'm always taking the treat and I'm placing it on the seam of my pants. Why am I doing that instead of just coming down here? If I treat straight from my right hand, the dog is going to learn to come out in front of me to meet that treat. I do not want to have that. So you can sort of see how she's already like pivoted because she saw my hand coming straight from there. That's not what I want. I want that puppy to learn to stay on my side and that treats are going to come when they give me that upward glance. So I'm going to restart again.
Hi. Hi, little girl. Good job.
Okay. If she sits a little crooked in the beginning, that's okay. I can readjust myself. Treat on the seam of my pants, come straight down my pant leg. Reload. I'm just gonna, yes. Normally I wouldn't make, I would just kind of wait for her to give me that eye contact. Yes. If she gets distracted, that's okay. Yes.
Good. Okay. Good job.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of like skip ahead and sort of show you what this would look like. Although I'm not ready to start adding out and about walking yet, I'm gonna show you how this morphs into our loose leash walking. Okay.
Come here, little girl.
All right, so here we go. We're starting here, and I'm gonna get that treat right back here. Let's go. Okay, now you see how she just took off and she didn't look at me as soon as we started walking. That's because we're not ready to go to that step yet. Usually when come here, we want to practice this for a week or two before we start adding movement so that the dog just doesn't even think about walking away from me. Pop, pop, pop. Yes, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yes, good job. We wanted that puppy to just think about, yes, walking and looking and giving me eye contact. It's really hard to do right here in front of the video because I don't have a lot of space. But you'll be able to see over the next few weeks how that really morphs into this super nice transition. So thank you. Thank you. So reward zone, that's what this is called, right? So you're gonna work on that in just a stationary place in the house, out on a deck, nowhere too totally distracting. And in the meantime, if we go out and about for your walks now and you feel like you're getting a lot of pulling forward, let's transition to a front clip harness. Don't go out and buy anything. Let me recommend a few things if you feel like she's putting a lot of pressure on her collar, okay? All right, so that is our first introduction to leash manners. Okay, now we are transitioning to your place cue, which means when I point or tell you to go to a place, and again, I don't care your verbiage, whether you say go to your place, go to your bed, go to your mat, but be consistent with however you're gonna use that word. In the beginning, pick a bed or a mat that you can put away when you're not practicing. It can even just be a towel, but I want it to be something that is always really good things happen when it comes out. I call it the magic carpet. It's like great things always happen when the dog is planted on here. Here you go. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is get the dog off, all right? Touch. Yes, good job. And go to your bed. Yes, so go to your bed means walk away from me, find that location, lie down, and don't move until I release you or give you another cue. Okay, so release cue could just be okay, all right? All right, go to your bed. The enthusiasm is awesome. It's so funny. Ready? Go find it. Go find it. Ready? Good job. Okay, go to your bed. Yes. Now I'd like for all fours to be on the bed, so we're not cheating, but that's okay for now. All right, touch. Yes, go to your bed. So in the beginning, I'm gonna be really close to this place, this location that I wanna reward. I'm not, oh, here, come on. So again, until you've been released or given another cue, I want that puppy to stay here. I'm not using the word stay, but I'm rewarding them for not moving. Dropped another treat there, okay? I don't want them to just walk off whenever they feel like it. That's not the point of this exercise, because eventually we're gonna add longer duration to this. Touch. Yes, good job. All right, go to your bed. Okay, if the dog misses, let's get them right on there. Oh gosh, much better.
Thank you. Thank you. Good job. Okay. Yay.
All right, now I'm gonna make it a little trickier this time. I'm gonna point, but I'm gonna stand a little bit further away and in a different orientation. Go to your bed. That was awesome, really good. Okay, even changing the way that I position myself next to the mat is different for the dog. So the fact that the dog made adjustments and she figured it out is really great. Touch. It's also great that she is not touch, getting up and going away very often. So I'm gonna move away a little bit further again. Okay, go to your bed.
Oh my goodness. You are so cute. I can't take it. I can't take it. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Don't worry about duration yet, meaning having the dog stay here for long periods of time. That's a really tricky behavior that is more advanced, and we're going to work on duration in the next coming weeks. I'm really glad she's going to be here for another 2 weeks because I feel like that's going to give us that extra time to kind of move to the next level, and it also allows her a few more weeks of maturity, so that makes a huge difference in our training process. So the two things that we're really honing in on this week again are the reward zone and the go to your mat from different distances. If you feel like you're creating too much distance and the dog's making too many mistakes, decrease that distance, stay a little bit closer. I'd rather have more successes than have the puppy making a lot of mistakes right now. But she's doing fantastic. I'm super proud of her, and we will see you next week for week 4. All right, take care. Come on.